Hello, welcome to Lifestyle. My name is Miranda Askie, and we are at Fort Shelley, overlooking the beautiful Caribbean Sea and Montserrat. Joining me today for a Pilates class is Askie, and we'll be doing basic Pilates, which work your core muscles. Remember, before doing any exercise program, please consult your physician. Get your mats and your water, and join us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Okay, so we're going to be using a prop, which is the ring, but you don't necessarily have to have the ring. So I'm going to ask you to lie flat on your mat with your legs extended forward. Just a little explanation about Pilates. It is an exercise form which works your core muscles. We'll be focusing on the breath, which initiates all the movement. So you start working from your thoracic, using the breath, inhaling through your nostril and exhaling through pursed lips. You'll be hearing me telling you about your breath on a regular basis. Remember, do not hold your breath. You're going to be contracting the abdominals, inhaling through your nostril, exhale through pursed lips. As you exhale, think of your abdominals wall closing in, belly button going down towards your spine. Now I'm going to ask you to lie flat on your back. Lengthen the arms to the back. First, we're going to start with just elongating the spine, lengthening your right side by pointing your right foot forward, reaching the right hand up. Feel the stretch on your right side. Release it. Let's take it over to the left side, pointing, reach, feel the stretch, feel the lengthening from the left side. Release. Extending both arms and both legs, pointing your toes, reaching the arms, feel the stretch, feel the lengthening, and release it. Let's place the palms onto your rib cage using your breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale through pursed lips. As you exhale, feel your rib cage closing in or sliding downwards towards your belly button. Again, inhale. Feel the expansion. Exhale, rib cage closing, belly button going down to the spine as you exhale. Inhale again. Maintaining a neutral alignment with the spine. Exhale through pursed lips, belly button going into the spine, rib cage closing, sliding downwards. Now slide your hands down towards the pelvis region, fingertips on your transverse abdominals. Inhale deeply. Exhale now, feel your belly button going down to your spine, contracting. Inhale through your nostril again. And exhale through pursed lips. Remember, this is the form of breathing you're going to be using throughout this class. Now I'm going to ask you to bend your knees, feet to the floor. You may take your ring if you do have a ring, or you can go without the ring. We'll be using the pelvic floor on this exercise. Placing the ring right between your knees. Place your palms back onto your pelvis region. Using the breath, inhale deeply. As you exhale, squeezing on the ring gently. Belly button going into your spine. Think of the Kegel exercise as you squeeze the ring, ladies. Inhale, release. Exhale through pursed lips, belly button going down to the spine, contracting the abdominals. And you can repeat this exercise 3 or 4 times. Now I'm going to ask you to lengthen the arms to the back. Your arms are going to come forward. Inhale first. On the exhalation, squeeze the ring. Think of your belly button going into your spine as your arms bypass your thighs. Releasing the ring, lengthen your arms to the back, inhale. Exhale again. Think of your belly button, making sure you contract the abdominals so your belly button will be going down to the spine and maintaining the neutral alignment. Inhale and lengthen back. Again, you can repeat this exercise 4 or 5 times. Exhale through pursed lips. You're going to extend the right arm to to the back on a diagonal fashion. Just the right arm with your left arm alongside your body. Inhale. On the exhalation, focusing on the obliques, squeezing on the ring, arms coming up, right arm coming up, reaching across you. Inhale, release on the ring, lengthen back. And you notice Miranda is not using the ring. She's working without the ring. As I work with the ring, giving you option. Exhale, pulling the belly back into your spine. Inhale and lengthen back. Again, think of the obliques. It's mind and body working together, contracting the abdominals. Again, you can repeat this 8 times. Let's switch sides. Left arm on half the diagonal, right arm on the low. Inhale. Exhale, lifting the arms up, lift the head up. As soon as you see your arms through your peripheral vision, you may lift. Inhale, exhale back. Exhale and curl, contracting belly button going into your spine, squeezing on the ring, using the obliques. Inhale. On the exhalation, curling up, belly button going into the spine as you curl. Again, 8 times repetition. Take the ring from between your legs. Holding onto the ring, you may lengthen your legs all the way out, making sure you anchor your legs. And again, you don't have to use the ring if you don't wish to. Fingertips off the ring if you are, and lengthen the arms back. Inhaling first. On the exhalation, we're going to move the arms only, not the hands yet. Just bring the arms forward, squeezing the ring, pulling the belly button into your spine, anchoring your legs. This exercise may be looking easy, but you're using the breath and you're using the abdominal muscle. Inhale. On the exhalation, arms coming up, squeezing on the ring gently. Lift your head up as soon as you see your arms through your peripheral vision, belly button going into your spine. Inhale and lengthen back. Again, exhale, squeezing on the ring, curling up, contracting, belly button going, anchoring the legs to the floor. And remember, you can curl a little bit higher if you wish. On the exhalation, belly button going down, using the breath. And inhale, you may lengthen back. I'm going to ask you to bend your knees. I'm going to keep this class pretty basic for those of you joining us for the first time. You're going to hold the ring and place the ring directly above your chest, or you could go without the ring. Visualize you have that ring between your arms. Inhale. On the exhalation, you're going to squeeze on the ring, stabilizing your rib cage. This is a rib cage stabilization movement. Inhale, release the ring. Exhale again, use the breath and stabilize your rib cage as you exhale. Inhale, we're going to lengthen the arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, using the breath and lengthen your arms, contracting the abdominals and using your breath. Inhale, bring it back down towards you. Lengthen the arms, squeeze down the ring, contracting the abdominals as you lengthen. Inhale, extend the arms to the back. Let's extend the right leg. It gets a little bit more difficult here. Lengthen the left leg to join the right leg. Remember, in this position, if you have tight hamstring and your legs are shaking, just slightly bend the knees. If you have back issues, you can bend the knees a little bit further into a tabletop position. If this bothers you still, place your feet to the floor and work with your legs down. Inhale. On the exhalation, bringing the arms up, lifting your head up, contracting your abdominals, pulling your belly up into your spine as you curl. Inhale. Lengthen back. Giving me 4 movements like this. Exhale, curling, contracting, belly button going down to the spine. Inhale and lengthen back. And exhale, notice Madeline is working with the bent knees. Inhale and lengthen back. 2 more. Exhale, pull the belly button down, squeezing the ring, contracting. Inhale and lengthen back. And you can work a little bit slower if you wish. Exhale, curl it up. Placing the ring right between the ankle. And you can always take the break. Inhale. On the exhalation, your arms coming up, squeezing on the ring gently, your arms bypassing your thighs, contracting your abdominals. Inhale and lengthen back. Exhale, squeeze on the ring, pull the belly button into your spine, and repeat this again 4 times. Take the ring from between your legs. Place your feet to the floor, open your arms to the chin. We're going to go for a nice little stretch right here. Taking both knees to your right side, keeping your shoulder blades on the floor, you're looking towards your left. Let's take it over to the other side and look away from the knees. Shoulder blades to the floor. And let's take it back center. We're going to go do a movement called spinal elongation. Lengthen your legs. We did this in the beginning of the class. Lengthen your arms to the back. And you can always incorporate this movement throughout the class. At any time you want to release the spine and release it. Bring the arms alongside your body. Bend your knees and take your legs to tabletop. Tabletop is feet off the floor, knees above the hip in 45-degree angle. Inhale. On the exhalation, you're going to lengthen your right leg. Think of lengthening the right leg and pulling your belly button into your spine. Inhale, bring it back down to tabletop. Exhale, keeping the spine in neutral alignment as you lengthen and contract the abdominals. Inhale, we're going to try both legs together. On the exhalation, pointing your toes and lengthening your legs, pulling your belly button into your spine. Inhale, I'm going to change the angle of my knees while Marlon work with the knees straight. On the exhalation, I'm going to be using my adductors to lengthen as well, contracting the abdominals, pointing my toes. Inhale and open my knees to the side while she works straight. Exhale, lengthen and contract, belly button going into your spine. Inhale and take it. And you can continue doing this without the curl. I'm going to add a curl, Marlon can stay straight. On the exhalation, curling up, contracting, pointing your toes, contracting the abdominals. Inhale and lengthen back, bending the knees at the same time. Exhale and curl, pull the belly button into your spine. And repeat this about 8 times. And release it, then you may go for a spinal elongation, pointing your toes, lengthening the arms. You want to feel the stretch, feel the lengthening. Release it, bend the knees. Okay, for the next movement, I'm going to switch position with Marlon so you can get a different concept, different view of the exercise. Lying on your back and taking your legs again to tabletop. Arms alongside your body. Remember to maintain a neutral alignment. Try and avoid going into a concave position. And if you're wondering what a neutral position is, you go rounded spine, arch spine, and go right between that area. Alright? So legs at tabletop. This time we're going to lengthen the right leg up, pressing the bottom of your feet up towards the ceiling. If any guy are doing this exercise, I'm sure it's going to be very paining their hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen up. Men are usually known to have tight hamstrings. Inhale, take it down. We're going to work with both legs now. Exhale, pushing the ceiling away from you. Think of pushing the ceiling, pulling the belly button into your spine. Inhale and take it down. Exhale again, ceiling away from you, contracting your abdominals as you lengthen your legs. Bend the knees and extend the arms to the back. Inhale. On the exhalation, let's push the bottom of our feet, lift our arms, lift our head, arms bypassing the thighs. Inhale and take it down. Notice Marlon is not lifting her head. You can do that movement, keeping it basic. Exhale, curling up, rocking up the spine. Inhale and reach back. Exhale, curling. If you're feeling a strain in your spine and your neck, remember, stop, rest, stretch, and release it. You may take your feet down. Let's go for a spinal elongation. Notice I'm doing the spinal elongation on a regular basis throughout the class, meaning you can do this at any time you feel like. Release it. Bend the knees. Let's give ourselves a nice hug. Holding on to your knees. If you wish to lift up your head, you may do so. Open the arms to the T. Take your head back down. Take both knees to the right and look to your left. Keeping your shoulder blades to the floor. Let's take it over to the other side and look away from your knees. And then bring it back center. The next exercise, we're going to work the abductors and iliopsoas. Now, this is a little bit more complicated. I'm not going to do the full thing. We're going to just keep it as basic as possible. Lengthen your right leg up towards the ceiling and the left leg. I'm going to ask Marlon to keep her knees bent slightly, not too much, just slightly. And you're going to point your toes away from you. Inhale, separating your legs from each other. Flex your feet. Use the abdominals now. Pull your heels towards each other using your adductors, contracting the abdominals. Inhale, point your toes and lengthen, reaching long. Exhale, flex. Use the abdominals, think of your belly button going into your spine. Inhale again, lengthen. Exhale, flex and contract, and I'm going to ask us to lengthen the arms to the back. Inhale, separate your legs. Don't let your legs fall forward. Flex hands forward without the curl. Just bring the legs together. Pull your belly button down to the spine. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, pull your belly button into the spine, arms bypassing your thighs. And you repeat this 4 times. Bring your knees into your chest. Feet to the floor. Lengthen the legs out. Spinal elongation. And release it. Bring your heels close to your buttocks. Arms alongside your body. We're going to go into a bridge position. You're going to peel your pelvis off the floor slowly. Going into a full length bridge position. You do not want to be hyperextended. You just want to feel lengthened. You're going to drop your pelvis down 3 inches. Small movement. Inhale. On the exhalation, squeeze your glutes and press your pelvis, pulling your belly button into the spine. Inhale, 3 inches down. Exhale, squeeze, contract and press your pelvis back up. Inhale, 3 inches down. Exhale, squeeze, contract, pulling the belly button into the spine. You're going to stabilize yourself at the top here. Inhale. On the exhalation, squeeze your thighs towards each other. It's a small movement. Inhale, release it, open, do not let your pelvis drop. Stabilize yourself, pull your belly button into your spine, squeezing your glutes. Inhale, release. Exhale, use your adductors, use the pelvic floor, contract. Inhale, open, and exhale, stay right there. We're going to move on to a little bit more advanced movement. You can go without the leg if you wish to. Lengthen the right leg parallel to your left. Exhale, squeeze the right foot, taking it down, stabilizing yourself at the same time. Left leg, inhale, lengthen the left. Exhale, squeeze and contract. And if you can only do this 8 times, it's okay. Inhale, lengthen, even if you're giving me 2. Exhale, squeeze, contract, and take it down. Stabilize. Inhale, lengthen, do not let the pelvis drop. Exhale, squeeze, and contract. Now we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Taking your time, coming all the way down to the floor. When you get down here, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice loving hug and bring your head up. Take your head down. Let's go for spinal elongation. Lengthen the legs all the way out. Extending the arms to the back. Point your toes and reach down. Feel the stretch. Stretching your right side. Then stretching your left side. Feel the left leg. Release it. Reaching out of both arms and both legs. Feel the stretch. Release it. Let's go into the number 4 stretch. Crossing the left over the right. Bring the knee into the chest. You can place both hands by passing the left hand between the leg and just pull that right leg to you. If you wish to lift your head, you may do so. Release it. Let's try the other side. Right over left, pass the hand between, and lift up. Release it. Feet to the floor, open your arms to the T, take your knees to the right and look to your left. And release it, take it to the other side. And release it. And I do hope you did enjoy this exercise program. We're looking forward to having you joining us on Lifestyle. See you.